This is music, and this is another episode of songs from the Pukebox, a What's Spinning series with a really bad title. Welcome to another episode of songs from the Pukebox, just a What's Spinning series that just has a terrible title. Also, new background. I had to come up with another storage solution because what I had going on was not tenable. I had like records all over the place, so I ended up buying a bunch of Kallaxes. It cost me a lot of floor space, but it gained me a lot of space for my vinyls to sort of keep my vinyl records in one place. So you will see lots of videos with the old background because I have like videos planned until the end of May basically. So if you like the old background better, there's still plenty of opportunity to get some videos with the old background. Anyways, let's get down to business. In this video, I'm going to show you a stack of CDs that I listened to in the latter half of March. The idea is not so much to document everything I listened to. It's more to highlight some things and recommend them, or maybe warn you against them. Up first, a bunch of Maximum the Hormone EPs, mini albums, and singles. This is the shit disc, the infamous shit disc. Maximum the Hormone are a Japanese rock, metal, punk band. This is My Girl, a single, and it's actually part of the Greatest Hits 2011 to 2011 box set. I still have the slipcase, don't worry about that. But a Japanese punk, rock, funk, metal band. They're often described as nu metal. I don't think that is precise. I think they got their own style going on. Very avant-garde, actually, and great stuff. I really love their music. Got some more here. And here as well. Great stuff. I mean, if there are some nu metal elements, but not a whole lot. So don't let that scare you. If you want to explore some really cool and strange and catchy and melodic and punky and groovy music, try to check out Maximum the Hormone. Listen to them for yourself. Then I decided to go back and listen to Rage's Trapped, which I hadn't listened to for years. And this is a great traditional metal meets power metal album. All the songs are absolutely great on this album, but especially Shame on You, Solitary Man, Enough's Enough, Questions is amazing. Take Me to the Water is probably my favorite. And there's a pretty cool version of Fast as a Shark as well. Great stuff. Some death metal, almost like thrash, I would say. Death thrash maybe. Pestilences, Consuming Impulse. This is before they kind of became more progressive, but I think I can kind of hear kind of leanings towards, this. I mean, like they want to do more experimental stuff, but it is a straight up thrash, death thrash album. Somewhere between death metal and thrash metal. Maybe it's very early death metal in style at least. The next one, Obstinate Sacrifice by Noia. This is a kind of a crusty thrash kind of affair. Very good stuff. Some really cool riffs going on and great grooves and a nice injection of aggression as well. It's actually very good stuff. And from that to Headquake by Sator. This is no nonsense Swedish hard rock. Some of it is melodic, some of it is groovy, some of it is punky, some of it is heavy, but it's all no nonsense. It's great stuff. I really enjoy listening to this album. It's because it is catchy at the same time as having a lot of attitude. So that's great. Savage, Loose, and Lethal Old school traditional heavy metal with a savage edge to it. Really good stuff. And this one came with this kind of OB thing for some reason. Not complaining. Really, really good traditional heavy metal. And Johnny the Fox by Thin Lizzy, hard rock with some metal elements and some funk elements and some. Actually, it's a pretty good ballad on here too. You got some. Johnny is great. Don't Believe a Word is a great song as well. Fool's Gold has some cool guitar, twin guitar stuff going on. Johnny the Fox meets Jimmy the Weed, a funk rock song, which is great. You have Massacre, which is a legend as well. And you have a weird song in the form of Boogie Woogie Dance. And then some Victimizer, rapid thrashing violence. This is kind of like, it's really like an EP, but then you have like 11 bonus tracks, live bonus tracks from Sønderborghus. This is filthy speed thrash metal. This is out on Hell's Headbangers, so it's Hell's Headbangers stuff. Some more Victimizer, The Final Assault, still filthy thrash speed metal, but not as filthy as the songs on the EP, but still pretty good, aggressive, fun stuff. And the last one here is Road to Ruin by Villains, and this is it's kind of avant-garde. It's kind of artsy. There's some thrash elements there. You got some black metal elements. You got some punk elements. And on the instrumental side, the music is actually very, very cool. The vocals are screechy black metal vocals, and they are a bit too loud in the mix, I think, in most of the songs. So they actually detract quite a bit from the listening experience. But hey, if you want some kind of avant-garde black metal kind of based stuff, you know, maybe check these guys out. So that was just some music I had been listening to back in March, the latter part of March. You know, if you feel like you want to check some of these releases out, by all means, go ahead and do that. It's all interesting in its own right. Thanks for watching.